energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So Notre Dame's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. And the main plot line, can they get this running game going? So effective all season. They always say the key is we got to run the ball. The opponents always tell us, well, we got to stop the run. Who can win that test of wills?
Well, Chris, so far no one's been able to slow down this run game, and I think they're going to have to commit a lot of resources to stopping this running back, stopping this run game. This whole line has been dominant this year, and the more resources you commit to the line of scrimmage, that's when you've got to be a little bit wary of that ball over the top and play action. So a lot of things going on, in particular early here.
And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's reeled in. It's Smith. Breaking free, end zone ahead. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Having to prepare for and stop this quarterback-oriented run game is so difficult as a defense because it adds an extra hat. And here, they're doing a nice job, and you can tell the front 7 is being aggressive. They're adding players from the back end and the secondary, and the offense is still able to get the first down.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. Tackle, but 1st down.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Now it's 2nd down here. Movement here from the tight end. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Sees an opening. Slides to avoid the big hit. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Smith. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Really good.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass finds the tight end. So a solid gain of 8 sets him up 2nd and 2, really opens up the offensive playbook here. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He stopped, but he gets a first down. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking for some space. It's Smith. They make the tackle, and that's going to be the final play of the first quarter. It's Michigan in front at the end of the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
These wide receiver screens are like extended handoffs for the quarterback. They are so easy to execute, and all you've got to do is throw it on time. The wide receiver does a nice job getting the line to gain, and he ultimately moves the chains for this offense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Bootleg looking to throw. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender, my goodness. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Coming after him. Just flings it out of bounds, and pass rush closing in. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. 3rd and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he's not going to get there. Short of the first down. Breaks up 4th.
Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth. On the run, it's Smith. They keep feeding the running back, but he's had nowhere to go tonight. They've been dominated at the line of scrimmage. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Receiver in motion now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Oh, the pocket collapsing. And the defense comes up with the football.
This was a concern for this offense the entire week.
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to go a little bit aggressive. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And they try the middle, but stop for no gain.
Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind before the snap. This has got to be a post-snap read. To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain any yards.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, it's a quarterback.
Off the play fake on first down. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Important second down play coming up. Linebacker shifting around now. Ball handed off. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
That's how you got to play well on 3rd down. That's
and the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down short of that first down marker. Sets up. First down, looking to throw the football. Gets rid of it on the move. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. The completion sets him up just a yard for the marker here on second down. They mix it up with a run. Well, the back has been busy, but very little to show for it tonight. That defense has been all over the running game. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Can he get there on the ground? Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down. The first down on the ground has been something that's been hard to come by for this offense here. There's still time, though, to get the running game going.
Chris, it has been tough sledding running the football. Even that first down run, there's just not a lot of room, not a lot of success. It seems like this defense is fully committed to stopping the run game. Maybe time for a play-action pass? I think it should be coming up.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking for some space. It's Smith. Look out, he's got space ahead. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. A costly holding penalty makes it 1st and 20. Motion now from the tight end. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Looking to pass here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Well, we've seen it all day long. This defense is right time.
They'll run it here.
And he was front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Lets it go quickly. He's got it with room to run. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. Notre Dame getting set for the 1st and 10 now. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. It's a draw play.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Try and muscle for the 1st down. And he's not going to get there. Short of the 1st down. Brings up 4th.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Touchdown, Irish. Still no answer for this offense.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Quickly behind the 6 here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Open field ahead. And they've got him. So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up the 4th. And they'll use the ground game here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield. Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6. Time and time again, they're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Flanagan. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. 5-yard pickup on 1st down sets him up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up 1st down at the 33. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Flanagan. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. They'll try the right here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. That's a design quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I love how this defense is flying upfield. Look at them disrupt the timing of this quarterback.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. And remember, he had one blocked earlier in the game. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that
And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grabbed by the receiver.
Chris, the decision that the coaching staff has to make is they've got to make the decision, is this our last offensive possession, or are we going to try to force the issue to get multiple possessions in this game? They're only down 1 possession. So, if you play it slow, this would be it. You're going to have to go down and possibly get a 2-point conversion. But if you go fast, there's a chance you can get the ball back for a second possession. I would suggest going fast. At least you're giving yourself more options in that situation.
Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Team makes its way onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. Good cover. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. On the ground, it's Smith. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Send the back in motion. Tailback with another carry. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for a deep completion. The pass is intercepted. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enough. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Finds his man. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48. They move the 6, but hurry to the line here on 1st down now.
You see an offense that runs these drag routes well, it is really tough to stop, almost impossible to stop. And
a deep shot to the right. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. 2nd down. Looking to throw it. On the run here. Lets it go. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. So no hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. It's a crucial play. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. He make the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs.
These are critical moments in a playoff game. You're down, it's 4th down, you're forced into being aggressive, but Chris,
it's caught. He's got a lane. They bring him down at the 5. Solid game, though, in the completion. Now they're going to hustle to the line and get set. Now they come up to spike it to stop the clock. No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at the stage of the game. And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. Bringing pressure. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete. And the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes. They did not get the... Very satisfying victory as this team handled their business. Expected to win. Had to manage that layoff. Came out, Joel, didn't look rusty, looked ready for the moment, and they move on.
Chris, I couldn't agree more, and that was what I was most impressed with. We've seen in the history of this playoff, these teams with the long break, they will come out, and they will show some rust, and they won't execute their game plan, but this group did it beautifully here today, and it's certainly a group that is focused on the objective, which is going on to win a national championship. I certainly would not want to play this group in the semifinal.
And that's going to do it for our coverage. The loser begins pointing towards next season, while the winner takes a big step closer to a national championship. For Joel Pratt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation. this playoff semifinal game. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Aggies offense going to get the chance to start this game off. We're going to find out, can this offense and this quarterback pick up what they left off in the regular season as we step to the postseason stage, Joel? All eyes on this QB.
And, Chris, he has been so good and so efficient, in particular early in games, establishing the rhythm, finding those completions. I think the only way to slow down this offense and this quarterback more specifically is get to him with the pass rush. We'll see if this defense is able to do that.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Well, this is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable third down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop back pass.
Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big... First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Grab down the middle. It's Warren. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. To bootleg here. Caught behind the line. It's Warren. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on first down. The sure hands. It's Warren. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. So it's 2nd down and 9. The completion not producing much there on first down. Keeping it on the ground here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Quick throw, the catch is made. Tackled short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and 1.
Well, this guy is such a key to what they do offensively. It's why he had such a monster year. Over 1,000.
And the Aggies offense is back on the field now. They'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. And that's going to be a safety.
This is just bad awareness here. You're not in a spot where you would think that a safety is imminent. They're not.
Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. They're going to run it here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Hits the running back in the flat. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. They'll try to run for the first down. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down. One of the things about this expanded playoff bracket that fans find so attractive, you're going to get numerous collisions between the two dominant conferences in the sport, the Big Ten and the SEC.
What a treat it is, Chris, because we know these conferences are the deepest and the best conferences in college football. And when we get a matchup like this, it's time to just sit back and enjoy it. What a day.
And the ball is hauled in. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. 2nd down after that previous play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to an end. It's Michigan in front at the end of the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Here's the throw deep downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain. First play of the drive, you look to the right. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling. On 2nd and 10, they need a gain here to prevent a third and very long. Handoff here from the shotgun. Powers through. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Receiver makes the grab. He'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. And the Aggies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Contact as he let the ball go. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Good enough for first down yardage. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here's the handoff on a counter.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This 4-3 style defense, you know, it's so common, but really the ones that can run it effectively, Chris, they're the teams that have the pass rushers on the edge, and these defensive ends that can not only set the edge, but also get after the quarterback. I think it's rare to find a player that can do that, but clearly they've got one.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He's looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there, incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw yet again. Oh, and another incompletion.
What a great job by this pass rush. On third down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's fourth down.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
This is classic bend but don't break defense. What an excellent job by this group, forcing the offense to snap it over and over and over again 10-plus times, and then they come up with the interception. Beautiful job by them, and a resilient play getting that turnover.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. And now the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4. And it's a bunch formation. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Second down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Finds his man. It's dull. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Well, Chris, this...
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And it falls incomplete.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
The pass rush closing in. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Solid gain there. He's out across the 30. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And it'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Looking for a receiver. Here comes the rush. Oh, and he swarmed quickly. It's a sack.
To be a really good defense and run this 4-3, you've got to have defensive ends that can set the edge and get after the passer. That's exactly what they're able to do right here. They do a tremendous job, and offensively, they have to buckle up and protect this quarterback on the edge.
Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more.
The Aggies will kick this away to begin the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. Caught over the middle. It's Armstrong. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. A lot of options here on second and short. Will they take a shot or try to pick up the first down? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
This whole line is doing work. Doesn't have to be a big gain in the run game to be successful. Here in a short yardage situation, they're able to just hand it off and let the big fellas up front do work. And they're able to pick up that first down. Good job up front. Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Looking for his big tight end. The ball is loose. The defense scoops it up. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yard. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught by the receiver. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion of the tight end. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Design quarterback run. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17. And the Aggies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And they will score. Touchdown, Aggies.
I think one of the best things that this offense...
They'll try the ground game here. And he stopped again. They've had patience with the ground game, but just nowhere to run tonight. That's been a big theme. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick catch over the middle. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. So the scramble comes up short, and now this off. Quarterback still with the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. And he cannot hold on to the ball. That's going to bring up 4th down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Dull. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Back to throw again. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And that's incomplete, even on a 1st down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
You need a second possession, so you got to go for broke. This ball has got to be thrown aggressively down the field. It needs to get into the end zone quickly.
Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on 3rd and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB.
He's trying to do everything he can do, try to get that ball past the sticks, move the chains, keep his offense on the field. But I think that's going to do it, Chris. What a job by this defense, stepping in front, picking that ball off.
And now the first play of this drive, they're set up at the 37. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. That is broken up and incomplete. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Grab behind the line. It's dull. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Oh, they got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, what a grab! They make the tackle, but he converts on 4th down. Here's a 1st down, not wasting any time after that conversion on 4th.
Well, being down in this game, Chris, they're forced into these opportunities where they have to be aggressive on 4th down. But that's a good conversion. Now, the challenge is to maintain the momentum. Get this ball down the field.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Receiver in motion now. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. He finds the running back in the flat. And the Aggies will now spend their 3rd and final timeout. They can no longer stop the clock with the timeout. Looking deep for late game heroics. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game. Well, the confetti is falling. They're going to get that trophy. Certainly something important to celebrate. But, Joel, these semifinal games are always tricky because they can't celebrate for long. The ultimate game now awaits them.
We are exactly right. As big of a hurdle as this is, and what a wonderful accomplishment it is, the biggest hurdle and the biggest accomplishment is still ahead. They've got to go and play for a national title. That's where their focus needs to go 100% as quickly as possible.
So now the final 2 teams remain standing to battle for this season's national championship. We'll see you there. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.